Hello everyone, it's me again. Sorry for not posting as much. I'll try to work on that, but yeah, there's like a lot of other stuff I have to do. So I hope you can be very patient with me, and I'm incredibly sorry. But you guys didn't come here to hear that. You came here to hear about mythology. By the way, do me a favor and subscribe if you're really into mythology, and hit that bell icon so you can see when I post a new video. Let's talk about shark gods. In Polynesian mythology, sharks symbolize strength, protection, guidance, and ferocity. One of those things sounds very accurate to sharks. But let's also think about this. When there come symbols, there comes gods. So obviously there would be some shark gods, and there's a ton of them in Polynesian mythology. I was gonna do a video on one of these shark gods, but since the video would have probably taken a lot less time, I decided to add more shark gods. I hope you're okay with that though. So, let's go on to the first god, Ka-Moho Ali. He's the god of sharks. He's able to shapeshift into any other kind of sea creature. Wouldn't that make him the god of fish? Anyways, he's also known for swimming around the Maui and Koho Ali Islands. Sorry if I butcher these names. And he would help travelers get back to their homes by swinging his tail in front of the ships. Now up to the second shark god. Next we have Kali Kau o Kau. He is the cousin of the first shark god we talked about, and he would patrol the waters to help sailors to get back to their homes too, by saving people but from shipwrecks. He also fell in love with a mortal woman who had a child with him, which would be a green shark. Also, he can take a form of a mortal man. So can a lot of shark gods. So, again, since the time is very short, I decided to make a story too. Hope you don't mind again. So this is a story about another shark god, Kamala. So basically there's this chief who ruled Molokai. He was named Kupa. And right next to that, there was Kamala and his two kids. He was the priest. One day, Kupa decided to go to a fishing trip. While he was gone, Kamala's kids went to his temple and found the sacred drums that belonged to the gods. Now, despite the teachings of their fathers to not mess with the sacred, the children played with the drums and soon killed by Kupa for playing with the drums. Kamala was clearly devastated and he wanted to get revenge. He decided to throw all the other gods away for one god to help him. After traveling some distance, he was able to find the god's cave. It was guarded by two lizard guards. He told the lizard guards about his story. They were overcome with sympathy, and they told him that they'll help, but as soon as the god sees him, he's gonna get eaten. So what he needs to do is he needs to wait for the 8th wave. But until then, he needs to hide of a pile of rubbish, so he doesn't get eaten immediately. The priest got in the rubbish and waited patiently. The 8th wave came in, crashing against the rocks, revealing Kauhuhu, another shark god. He was greeted by his guards, and he went into his mortal form. But he noticed a smell of a mortal. He lunged towards the pile of rubbish, and Kamala dodged, but wasn't fast enough, so the shark god picked him up and lowered him to his mouth. But immediately, he told him his tragic backstory so fast that the shark god had to have sympathy. And when he also heard that he threw away all the other gods to get help from him, and after hearing his story, he realized what he must do. He decided to help. But the shark god had to tell him some specific instructions. He needs to make a fence with these ingredients right on screen. 2. He has to wait patiently. He will get his revenge, but he just needs to wait. Kamala did what he asked. Kamala did what he asked and made a giant wall. He wasn't sure why, and Koopa was kind of confused too, until one day there was a beautiful white cloud that went over the land. It was nice, it was pretty, it covered the whole valley. Then things turned south and that cloud turned into a thunderstorm which immediately flooded the place with rain. It flooded everything so bad that everyone kept on, it destroyed the temple. And you gotta realize how strong temples can be. So it was pretty bad rain. Koopa got swept away along with his followers, and basically when Koopa got swept away by the rain, and Kauhuhu told his shark people to go attack, which they immediately had a feasting ground because it was basically a buffet for them. And only Kamalo and his followers were the only ones left standing. And since the place was covered in blood, they decided to call the harbor Akian Akana, translated to man-eater. Well, I guess that's it. Now, before we end this, I want to add one more shark god. But I want to say this. What if I told you, now you might think these shark gods are scary. I don't blame you. But what if I told you there was a shark god called Kuna Moana, who is basically a 55-meter giant shark? Yeah, good luck trying to sleep tonight. Whew, that was a lot of shark gods. And I wonder how many times I said shark. Anyways, so tell me, what's your favorite shark god? And why? Comment down below, subscribe, ring that bell, and I hope to see you all next time. Now, excuse me, I have to research something called a SCP? I don't know what it is, but I'm really excited to do an episode on it. See you all next time.